Welcome to part 2 of our 3 bite-sized videos introducing the CAT4 and the information it gives us about pupils' underlying ability, enabling us to quickly and easily spot underachievement. This is the second of 3 videos. In the first, we investigated what the CAT4 is and how it's administered. In this video, we'll look at what standardised tests are, reasons to use them, and how they work with your knowledge of the learner. In the third and last video, we'll look at the results and reports and how they can help you. It's vital that we share an understanding of what standardised tests are. A standardised test has been trialled with a statistically representative sample of the population in order to create norms for that sample. In this case, the CAT4 is trialled with almost 25,000 UK school children from all types of schools to create a model of UK education. We can then compare your students' results with the results of the sample to find out where your students sit within the national picture. Test reliability is very high at 0.96. This is looking at the likelihood of getting the same result when doing the test again, and 1 would be perfect, so as you can see it's very close indeed. So why use standardised assessments? The CAT4 gives you information on a student that you cannot find anywhere else. It provides unbiased, objective validation of a child's abilities and national benchmarks to support teacher judgment. It also gives direction on action required to improve attainment. It helps teachers to understand the whole child, not just the areas they may be tested on in exams, because understanding the whole child is the best way to improve academic performance and pupil well-being. The vast majority of assessment of pupils isn't formal or standardised, it's what the teacher does every day in the classroom. What GL can bring to the table is the national reference and assessment of difficult to reach areas. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The teacher already has a lot of the pieces and we provide the ones that are hard to find to help create a high definition picture of each pupil. One of the key ways that the tests report on performance is using a standardised age score. A score of 100 on that scale places a learner's performance in that subject at the national average level of performance for a learner of that age. A standardised age score is an indication of where a learner's level of performance would fit in a national distribution of performance on that test. As I said, 100 is the average, so nationally 50% of students get this score or higher. 54% of students attain between 89 and 111, which could be considered the average band if you like. The first column shown here isn't official, it's just offered as an idea for use with other school reporting data. One thing for primary schools to be aware of is that the standardised age score is not the same thing as the Key Stage 2 scaled score. For the end of Key Stage 2 assessments, the government has introduced a scaled score to report on a pupil's performance in the national tests. On this scale, 100 represents the expected level of performance for transition from primary to secondary phase. It's a threshold measure, not an average level of performance. The distribution of performance will also not match the distribution curve at the heart of GL assessments tests. The CAT4 does provide indicators of likely end of Key Stage 2 performance, and these are given as these Key Stage 2 scaled scores. Thank you for watching the second of our videos introducing the CAT4. Why not have a look at part 3, where we'll be discussing the results, the reports, and how they can help you.